Hi, my name's Gary Palmer. I'm a specialist technical batting coach. I just want to throw a few points out there about a bowling machine, how some people tag it into being a tool that encourages players to look like robots. I would totally disagree with that. This for me is one of the best tools you can lay your hands on to develop a skill level, because it can put the ball in the same place time and time again, so a player can hone in their skills and start to develop their shots. And once they've done that, then the machine can also be used in a fashion where you can lean on the bar, slightly adjust the speed and the line, and then the batter now will have to work on shot selection. So it's just not in the same place all the time. You can vary the line of delivery. In fact, if you put two fingers on the two arrows at the top there and hold them there, the machine has a setting on it that will slightly give you subtle variance on line and swing. So it's not just ball in the same place all the time. But the key thing I want to talk about here is people saying players look robotic. Now, why does a player look robotic? In my view, someone's robotic when they have just learnt a new skill and a new technique, and they're starting to process it and think about it stage by stage, and things, yes, they can look a bit robotic, but the more you do that skill, repetition, again, this is the best tool for it. The more you play the same shot over and over again, as long as you're getting the right technical advice, suddenly, or over a period of time should I say, you will start to look more fluid, because repetition, going into the muscle memory, the right technique, players aren't going to look robotic. If anything, they're going to become more natural. And in my experience of using this machine and coaching players, some players that are poor players initially, the more they play the same shot with the right technical input, they start to look natural with some of the shots they're playing. Obviously, to then put those shots into a match situation, that's another step again, which you build up to. But the reason a player can look robotic is because either they've just started playing cricket, or they've had some poor technical input, which has made it hard for them to access the ball and play a shot fluidly. They're learning a new skill, and it just takes a bit of time to get it all falling into place. But I mean, the other one is someone who's really not that sporty, and they're trying hard to develop their skill level. But generally, with the right input and lots of repetition, a player will start to look fluid and natural. I mean, there's no such thing as someone being overcoached, but someone can be badly coached if the coach is given the wrong technical input. And it's the same with making a player look a bit robotic. You've got to give them the right technical input to make all the segments of the shot flow together, and then just drill it till it becomes second nature. And you could be a very average player or a very good player. Once you've made a change, the more you keep playing that same shot over and over again, it will definitely become more natural and more fluid. So there is no way that a bowling machine is the cause for a player looking robotic. In my view, it's the complete opposite. It will actually make a player more fluid. So it's food for thought.